Okay, so if you observe, the gospel today has two contradictory parts. Okay? Why? Kung nagabantay mo, in the first part, the kababayans of Jesus praised Him. Gidayin siya. They were all amazed. Our gospel says, and I quote, all spoke highly of Him and were amazed at the gracious words that came from His mouth. But in the second part, there was a change of attitude. These same kababayans became so angry o gusto nila itulog si Jesus sa pampang. What did our gospel say? And I quote, they drove Him out of the town to hurl Him down headlong, ang ihulog sa pampang. And so the question is, why was there a change of attitude? Why did the kababayans of Jesus become so angry at Him? What was the reason? Well, there are three reasons why the kababayans of Jesus got so angry at Him. And please listen attentively. From these three reasons, there is a common attitude, na a common denominator. Okay. The first reason nga nung nasuko ang mga tao kang Jesus is this. The gospel tells us that these people question, isn't this man the son of Joseph? Isn't this man the son of Joseph? Now remember, these people are the kababayans of Jesus. So they know very well the tatay of Jesus, who is Joseph. And they also know very well that Joseph is a panday, a carpenter. And so, as a carpenter, Joseph for them is just an ordinary person. And so this Jesus, who is speaking in front of them, is the son of an ordinary person lang. So they could have said, tanawa ragon, anak lang o busa ka karpintero, ubos ang giismilahan, dahil tudlungan kanila. Kita na taas o giismilahan, kita na portahan, kita na bright, tudlungan lang o busa ka ordinaryong tao, hindi ko kadawat anak. So that was their problem. They could not accept na tudlungan lang sila o busa ka ordinaryong na tao. Kaya lagi, portahan o bright o sila. The second reason why nasukot kaayo ang mga kababayan ni Jesus is this. It is said in the gospel, they told Jesus, Jesus, do here in your native place the miracles we heard that you have done in Capernaum. What they mean is that, kababayan ka na po. Daghan din nabalitaan ng mga milagro na imong gihimo dito sa ubang lugar, ilagina sa Capernaum. And so the question is, nanong imong to silang gihuna dito? Diri ang imong lungsod. Dapat kami ang imong gi-prioritize. Dapat kita, kami ang imong gihatagag importansya. Di imong ubang lungsod. So that was the reason, the second reason why they got so angry at Jesus. The third is this. If you notice, pagsugod yun nato, the start of the gospel, we heard that Jesus had just read a passage from the scriptures. And the passage that he read comes from the book of the prophet Isaiah. Kung katong mga naminaw, Israelita kaayo, they are so familiar with the details kung isa'y nasulat sa book ni Prophet Isaiah. And so they noticed that as Jesus read the passage, Jesus skipped a sentence. Nabantayan nila na sa pagbasa ni Kristo, naa siya'y dilaktawan ng sentence. Tinuod yun. I check Isaiah the Bible. Si Jesus ginagawa niya ang verse 2 sa chapter 61 in the book of the prophet Isaiah. Now the question is, why did Christ intentionally skip that sentence? Unsa di ay ang nakasulat dito nga gilakasan nga ni Jesus. Mauni, atay ko. When the Lord will save His people, He will defeat their enemies. Nami kaayo na paminawod sa dalugan sa mga Israelita. Sa Bisaya pa, ug luwason sa Ginoo ang ilang katawan, ug panimaslan ang ilang kaaway. That was the sentence that Jesus skipped. And that caused the people to be so angry at Him, because for the Israelitas, that line was so important. Lamig kaayo ng paminawan sila ng imagine ang ilang enemies to defeat by God. Now, why was that sentence so important? Well, the background is this. Let me share with you the background. The Israelites, during their time, ang tanaw nila sa ilang kaugalingon is that they are the chosen people of God. And because they consider themselves the only chosen people of God, they claim that they are the only ones who have the right to go to heaven. And those people who were not Israelites, they were called Gentiles. So para sa mga Israelita, kamo, kay dilit man mo mga Israelita, mga Gentil man mo, wala mo'y katungod makasulod sa langit. In fact, they had ikasabihan that the Gentiles now are made by God at inuon ra kong sunod sa kalayo sa impyerno. Ingon anak ka-degrading ang ilang pag-treat sa mga Gentiles, sa mga diling na tribo. Mao nga, it should have been read by Jesus. It should have been gibasa dito ta ni Jesus na brabag pag-abot sa panahon kami ng mga Israelita mahimong magbalaugon o kamong mga Gentiles na impyerno. No, Jesus intentionally did not read the line. Why? Nanuman, because for Jesus, God loves all peoples. And God gives all peoples, whether you are an Israelite or a Gentile, a chance to go to heaven. So wala ko niya bibasa because He wants to correct the wrong view of the Israelites. But lagi, the Israelites could not accept it. Muna mag-iingan nila sa Jesus, ayaw may ipariha kaming mga superior o kaliwat sa ordinaryo o ubos na kaliwat sa mga Gentiles. So my dear friends, those are the three reasons why the kababayans of Jesus got so angry at Him. Now, let us review the three reasons, okay? Ako i-review. Kung sa ganitong first reason, the first reason was, ikaw, what do we call that kind of attitude? That is what we practically call sin. Maunaan ang gitawag na sala. Sige daw, pag unang-unang mo, bisag isang salaan na inyong ma-imagine karon, you will realize that its main ingredient is this. The reason why we become sins is that giunanin mo mauman ang imong kaugalingong gusto o dili ang gusto sa Diyos. Giunanin mo ang imong kaugalingong gusto o dili ang gusto sa Diyos. Let me give you examples. Pagpangawa, pagpanakaw, premarital sex, live-in, abortion, garbo, etc. Tarawa, anong nanahimo silang salat? Kung sa ilang ingredient nila, kaya di una ang kaugalingong gusto kung dili ang gusto sa Diyos. Kaugalingong gusto, dili ang gusto sa Diyos. Now look at the gospel. Kabag na yun, why could Jesus not perform a miracle miracle in His town. Nga kung dili makahimo sa Jesus ug milagro sa iya mismong lungsod. Kay lagi ang mga tao na sobraan kataas ang pagtanaw sa ilang kaugalingon, na sobraan kumaka sarili. That was why Jesus could not enter and perform miracles in His own town. Inumod ang giingon sa usa ka poster. A man who is full of himself has no room for God. A man who is full of himself has no room for God. Inumod ba? Kung punong nakaayon ang tao sa iyang kaugalingon lang, wala na din lugar sa Jesus. Dili kasunod sa Jesus. And so what is the message for all of us? What is the message? Kita ba? Kung gusto ka na makasunod sa Jesus dili sa atong kinabuhi, kung gusto ka na makahimo og milagro sa Jesus dili sa atong kinabuhi, tantangan ang pagkamakasarili.